one of those things. It's you guys are being hammered in since your training, all your time, in this unit to attack, and finish the enemy. Don't let any of these enemies live and be left in the field and to fight another day. Withdrawing goes against those instincts, and I totally understand when you guys want to, when you have an enemy or any formation coming towards you, that you want to stand and you want to fight. If the order for withdrawal given is imperative that it is followed quickly and to the T. That means if you are engaging an enemy, you are to disengage when you're given the order to withdraw. If there are friendlies that are injured, you need to move them while we're withdrawing, not stay in place and see to their wounds. It is very important that we move, because when we withdraw, we're drawing for a reason. We don't have time as Platoon HQ or Company HQ to get on the comms and explain every single order. When we give an order, it has to be followed quickly, and also it has to be followed accurately. So, saying that's what we're going to be concentrating on today. Just an example, in our last operation, we were drawing from the western checkpoint to Blackbeard. We had an issue where it took us way too long to get moving in the MRAPs. If the enemy force was quicker and if they were on the ball, they could have overrun us in that 5 minutes it took to make a 1 minute pivot in movement. So we need to do this quickly. We need to do this efficiently. So that means if you're given the order to withdraw and disengage, you need to disengage. Saying that, when we disengage, it's just like bounding towards the target, but in reverse. So that means that there always has to be element covering, and there's always has to be element moving. If we're in a convoy, we can do both at the same time, because we have the mounted weapons, and we also have the ability to move with those mounted weapons. So, but if we are on foot moving, we need to always have one squad or one element always covering while the other elements are moving. There's also a strategy we could use where we can have one squad, a skirmish squad, while the other squads move. We can go into that, tactical in more depth later. But for now, we're going to be using bounty techniques to withdraw from contact. So, if you guys want to open your map, scroll all the way up to the river valley, and you'll see two markers: a start marker and an objective marker. We will be obviously starting this training from the start marker. We will be moving towards the objective to clear out that little area of the north of the river of enemies in the small village in approximately grid location 102-168. We're going to move on foot from the south towards the north, and then we're going to attack the enemy. At a certain point, I'm going to order withdrawal, and you guys will have to withdraw in a timely fashion, orderly, but at the same time under control. This means that we still have to be covering each other. We still have to have a base of fire. Now, as in all the trainings going from this point forward, the squad leaders will be running the tactical movements. So that means they'll have no input from platoon beyond the point of go this direction, time now. It's up to you squad leaders to communicate with one another so that you have the base of fire and you're all secure in your flanks, that you're able to move effectively. Any questions? All right, squad leaders, are all your men here? Okay, we can get them in the field. Gregor?
Yes, sir. 2-2's all here.
Roger. Sir Shundo?
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, good. All right. First Sergeant Brewer, you have a comment?
Yes, sir, I do. I just want to point out very quickly, as Sergeant Hammersman said, he heard some pretty good things from me and Lieutenant Ritters. Before we go into this training, one, I'm expecting you guys to do an outstanding job. Two, just because I complimented you fucks does not mean I like any of you yet. So, prove me right and show again that you can do it properly. Expecting you guys to do an outstanding job.
Thank you, First Sergeant. All right, get back, line up in your squads. I'm going to be technically moving us towards our start point momentarily. Once we are at our start point, take up defensive positions, but do not move north.
Just grabbing COS, half a mic.
Smith, you need to be red.
Check on 121. Over.
I believe I'm already red.
Occupy this position here.
Saw come, yeah.
Am I red? Oh, I joined red.
Okay, go change your helmet.
Alpha, this is Mike. COS.
Grab.
Go change your helmet really quick, man, before we step off.
Copy that.
Yo, we can hear.
Let's organize this, guys. Alright, looking good.
Alpha, this is Private Velasquez, radio track frequency 121.1.
Alright, let's get 360 up.
Take yourself off, Whisper McDougal.
Copy.
Bravo team, get defensive positions.
Team, let's get these rocks over here to the south.
2-1 Mike, radio check frequency 142, over.
Bravo.
Moving east.
Where Bravo's covering east.
Is it good now, specialist? I'm up.
Off, I got a town door northwest.
Alright guys, we're going to be covering from west, southwest to southeast, that whole sector. So let's get some security up, facing east, south, and west.
User disconnected from your channel.
Copy that. I have east or southeast.
Copy that. Moving to southwest.
Yeah, I think that's the in MSR going into Gun. No, that's the one coming. Yeah, into Gonzalabad.
2-1 Mike, radio check on frequency 42, over.
We don't have anyone. Blue team, go face towards the
Copy that.
towards the northwest.
Charlie is accounted for.
Okay.
The northwest, you said?
2-1's currently all here, pulling defensive posture.
Copy that, 2-1.
Be advised, we have friendlies out to the northwest.
Copy that, but we just need to have 360 for ourselves as well, in case they move out.
Copy.
Copy that, 2-4. 2-4, when your man is ready to be technically inserted.
We're going to go over me in this tree.
All squads, give movement, bearing direct north towards objective, over.
Use the tree for cover, man. You can lean to the right over me in the tree, and then you have good cover.
A-form 2-1, you on point. 2-2-2-4, coordinator 2-1 for formation, over.
Yeah, there's some sort of a little horse trail or some shit
for a
over there.
fucking BTR to come down that road right now.
Up to the west. I don't know what it is.
Squad wedge on me, guys.
Wedge. Sounds like we're gonna be
Copy that. Heavy side.
2-4, be advised.
Let's go heavy left.
Too strong.
Copy.
Squad, so you probably need to be on the right flank or the left flank, over.
Sorry, not flank.
We're falling behind altitude.
Heavy left.
Let's go with right. Strong right.
Alright, we're moving. Get this looking a little bit more like a wedge, guys.
Copy. Going to spread further out to the right.
It's like a tactical snake, sort of. A snake. The snake specifically requested no snap. there supposed to be assholes in guns all that? Sorry.
Probably go ahead and go guns down. Conserve some stamina.
Alright guys, let's hold here. Get 3-6.
Copy that, I'm moving up the hill a tad bit and watching east.
Watching west.
Watching north.
Copy.
Carol's got northwest.
Sound yellow team cover east and green team.
We have a friendly squad to our east.
Copy.
Coming squad to our west as well. Over.
Havoc 2-2 and 2-4. Be advised, 2-1's taking a break right now. We're getting eyes out before proceeding to move down this hill.
We're gonna take a little halt for a moment.
2 copies. Alright, both squads, get eyes out north, see if you can see anything before moving.
Alright guys, position yourselves to get eyes out to the north. Report in anything that you might see.
Copy that.
Copy, we'll go.
Bravo has no eyes to
Copy.
the north. Alpha's got better eyes than us.
Crossing.
I moved east along the ridgeline to a small rock. It's got a great view down into that valley area.
Copy, just don't venture off too far. Stay relatively close.
Copy, I'm within like 70 meters, 60 meters, something like that.
Copy, go ahead and bring that in a little bit.
Bravo, maintain your sector.
Roger.
Get eyes up to the north and spot anything. Just maintain your sector.
2 copies. 1,200 meters, 1 times individual with an RPG direct north. Don't worry about it, we're 1,200 meters out, but just heads up.
Bravo, copy.
I have 1 times foot mobile bearing 018, estimate 1 kilometer, over.
Affirm, he's possibly got an RPG. At this time, command already knows about it. We are not to worry about it as it's over a kilometer out. Copy that, I got another 2 individuals, 017 right next to him, about 1,200 out. Copy.
Stand by.
Interrogative, are they civilians or are they also armed? I cannot confirm at this time, although it looks like they may be carrying something. They are armed. Copy.
I see 5 individuals coming down that road, bearing 017.
Crossing.
Don't cross them, you can move them.
Are we talking about the same individuals? Are they like 017, like 1,000?
1,200 meters out.
Yeah, 017 on the road.
Alright. I don't know, I'm not rendering out that far, so I can't really ID them very well, but I definitely see them.
Yeah, very faint, but I can see them carrying weapons.
Alright. Oh, I see the 4th.
2 copies. 2-4, if you're set, 2-1 will start pushing out, and then 2-2 can fall behind. 2-4, you can overwatch till you can start bounding.
Be advised, guys, we've got a team moving directly in front of us to the north, just down the hill. Copy that, I have eyes on.
Copy that. Also be advised that enemy contact that was 1,200 meters out, direct north, had at least 2 other
2-story
individuals
like
with
office
armed.
complex or police station bearing 009er.
I do not know what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, keep an eye on that shit. Bet your money there's gonna be some asshole with a fetch egg up there who's gonna light us the fuck up as soon as we start pounding.
Alright guys, let's push out north. Squad wedge. Alpha lead, Bravo behind.
Alpha on me, we're pushing out in a squad wedge to the north.
Copy that.
Maintain heavy left.
Time down. Let's keep it strong right.
Are we moving out into the field up here to our front, like 100 meters?
We're just heading direct north as of this time.
Copy that. I just wanted to warn you, there's an office building, two-story office building, like 009, 400-500 meters on the other side of this valley. That's a great firing position for like a PKM or something. So, you know, just keep an eye on it, kind of thing.
Copy. Short haul, get security.
Copy.
Get to the rocks over to the northwest.
Get eyes up in the field, see the siege across.
Blue team, move to the rock, never disregard. We need eyes out to the northwest.
There's better,
Copy that. Heart on me, let's move.
2-4, how good are your eyes out direct north for us to cross this open field? If not, we're gonna have to move out east and gain tree cover. Copy that. 2-2, once you're here, 2-1 will start moving if you want to provide overwatch. We got an open field in front of us. You have eyes. I believe I just had eyes on an armed technical moving east to west. 2-4, do you have eyes on?
Okay, we're occupying here, just right at this boulder.
move up to tree cover in front.
Hold back.
Copy
They're
that.
right in front of us.
2-4, 2-2, 2-1's
As soon
gonna
as they
start
move, we're gonna run up
moving
that
across.
position they're at.
We'll try and find a good spot so you guys can down
Right
over.
behind you, boys.
2-4, try and look for that
Copy.
technical and make sure nothing else comes out from the east.
And my seat sheet lock.
Alpha,
Looks like it might be a comm dish.
West. Bravo shifting west.
Alright guys,
Still
when
make
are
sure
you
you're
moving
watching our
across this
backs.
open field?
Roger. On Chance, will you take a fucking knee, please?
Direct north?
Hey, where do you want us shifting west to?
Direct north.
Looks like it might be a
We're moving out direct north. Wedge on me, let's go.
Copy that, moving to you now.
Moving.
Oh god, rubber banding.
Be advised, Sergeant Blakesley, I'm fucked for stamina right now, and I think the AR is too. You're getting pretty far ahead.
No, I'm not.
Copy, there's a rock.
I'm not stuck on stamina. It's just
There's a rock wall up here that we can push to.
experiencing major desync from the staff sergeant.
Alright, let's get to this rock wall and hold.
Copy that, watching the direction that you're stationed now.
Just get full security from west. Just grab the northeast side and we'll let Bravo get the northwest and stuff.
Copy that. Do you want to clear this building out behind us since we're staying here for a little bit?
Just take a peek in the windows.
We've got the northeast side.
We've got a unit under fire to
Audible on
the
contact.
southwest, probably.
So like southeast, not southwest.
Yeah, that's definitely southeast. Southeast.
That building looks clear to me.
Yeah, audible on technical.
Off to the northeast.
Copy that.
Do you hear that?
Push down just a little bit to get some security, or to get some spacing.
Heard that.
It's, BTR just rolled up on 2-2. Sounds like they've taken it out.
Copy that.
You guys should be, facing north as well. Not just everyone facing towards northeast.
Alpha is green.
User joined your channel.
You hear that?
Alpha, this is Blue Team. We're moving out to a shack to the northwest, like 50 meters, to try to get eyes past this poppy field, I guess you could call it, because it's a huge blind spot.
Copy that. Be advised, we have friendlies to the east moving north.
Copy that.
Roger.
Alpha copies. We've got friendlies moving to the east side of us.
Be advised, 2-4 is going to be engaging out to the north, so if you hear gunfire, that's probably what it is.
How do you staff sergeant? Out in the doors. Copy that.
Is that north or south?
Be advised, Alpha Team Lead, this building behind us has a way up onto the roof. We can use it if we need to.
Negative, we were told to stay out here.
Copy that.
Actual, this is Alpha. Can you come to my position?
What's up?
See that opening in the compound over there, straight up the road?
Yes.
Looking at us, and kept trying to like wave at us to flag us down. Who's over there?
It would be 2-2.
I just heard someone come over the wrong net and say something about 2 or 3 ICs stepping out.
Stand by. 2-2, this is 2-1. You guys doing alright over there? What is that engagement?
Who's engaging?
Contact 353.
Contact 353. Wait one for me. I need assistance. What's going on out there?
I see him.
Contacts bearing 353 coming out of the compound, straight like 250 meters. We also have contacts out 300 coming up the road.
Got eyes on them. I don't know why I'm reloading, but they're. I got eyes on them.
You ready?
Reloading. North, to your right.
They're coming. They're moving break west to east. They're moving west to east.
Have AT ready for on standby, possible VTR to the northeast.
Copy that. Moving to your position now.
Channel.
Like you might be getting.
Copy that.
Smith, let me know when you need to reload so I can cover
AT is up prep in case he comes our way.
Okay, missed a couple because my armor tried to reload. So a couple went from west to east. So they're probably gonna approach 2-2.
Left your channel.
You should be really fucking careful now.
Contacts direct north, about 300 meters out.
Oh my god.
I'm putting my AT away and going back to my battle buddy to start supporting his fire.
Oh.
Smith, stay low. Need Mike on my position, Alpha team. Taking heavy fire from the east-northeast.
Another contact north.
Stay low. We're taking fire. This is Alpha team lead. We're taking direct fire from the northeast, under suppression at this time.
Yeah. Copy that. He threw smoke down.
Eyes on. Bearing straight north. There's white smoke.
Not sure at this time. I'll try to get some smoke out and maneuver to find where it's coming from. I gotta bandage myself first.
Copy that. They're coming out of that building with that door, with the yellow door frame.
Blue team, I need you to maneuver over to our position, pop some smoke, and see if you can find out who's shooting at us from the northeast.
Copy that.
Incoming fire from in front of you.
Make sure you guys stay low.
This is 2 on my tank, 1 down, 2 in my tank now.
I popped smoke, I'm moving to you now.
I already bandaged myself.
Roger.
I need morphine.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
That's us trying to get cover from whatever was shooting at us.
Keep covering that angle.
IDF!
Spread out.
Spread out.
Oh! What the heck?
Taking fire from north.
Guys, we are taking fire from the east.
Guys, we need to pull back to the building.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm fine. We just
We got 2 down. We have a man down.
Mike's not down.
More.
Mike's not down. 1 man down.
You want me to carry him into the building so we have cover? The smoke's not gonna last forever.
Just pull security.
Give me 10 seconds to be right up.
I don't know why I sent it up. I didn't do nothing to send it up.
More idea.
Brother, give them some space.
Yes, that's good. Thank you.
Copy that.
Push back to the building.
Oh.
Fuck.
Run. Yellow team, go back to the main house here, the 2-story. We don't want to get hit by
Get back. Back here, guys. To the south.
Pushing back.
There's other cover there, like rocks, walls, spread it out.
Alpha team, give me an ace report.
I am severely injured, or at least in a hell of a lot of pain. I need medical attention as soon as possible.
Copy, we'll get the mic to you as soon as he's done.
Copy that. Half my body is yellow right now, so I'm gonna start bandaging.
Copy.
I need a fuck ton of morphine and...
Alright guys, we need to get some eyes out to the...
We have more contacts. More contacts coming
southwest.
from... Sorry. More contacts coming from the direct north.
Is there another BTR back there?
Managing your right leg.
Reloading.
Get eyes on that.
Reloading.
Alright, thanks man.
Security.
You know how to do it.
I'm at the door to your right.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Move up this shack.
Thank you.
Here, I'll go load stairs.
Copy, what direction are they coming from?
2 is pulling back. We need to set up cover fire for them to go north.
IDF, spread up. Copy that.
Where to move back to me? The other side of the
we need to get position to cover 2-2's movement. They're moving to the east at this time.
To the east? To the east or from the east?
They're currently to our east, moving towards the south.
Copy that.
Oh, you guys good?
No, we're good.
We just need to spread out. They were all lined up on this wall and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Copy. Blue team, push out just a little bit to the southwest, make sure it's clear out there. If you want, you can grab one of those rocks and just hang out there and watch our back.
Copy that. I was about to move out there myself. Come out. Come on, where? I have gunfire out here to the southwest. There won't be a friendlies out here though.
Copy, get an eye on it. If you need it, let me know what's
Move
going
into
on.
the tree, Cal.
I can't see anything right now from this current position because there's death laid out to the west and southwest for the most part. I can't see past that.
I'm crossing. We're just going.
Good.
Two in copies will be Oscar Mike and 10 Sierra. Alright guys, let's start pulling back. We're going to be pulling back straight south, back to 2-2.
Alright guys, on me, we're pulling back direct south. Go heavy right. Alpha copies, Oscar Mike.
I have no stamina. Sorry.
Friendlies to our break. Southeast.
Get to these trees over here to the southeast. Get to the tree line and get covered.
Copy that. I'm fucked on stamina, so I'm booking it as fast as I can.
Crossing, crossing, crossing. Get cover over here in these trees right here to the south. So we're holding at the tree line. Actual, what's your status?
We've got rock wall above us, like 50 meters.
Copy that. We will hold here for the time being. Alpha, we're going to hold here. Actual needs medical attention. As soon as he gets caught up and healed, we'll get moving again.
Copy that. Just so you know, we have a rock wall up the hill, like less than 50 meters from our current position.
Blue team, you guys can move up there and get security. Taken?
Copy, moving now.
Negative. Our squad lead was hit. He's up. We're just waiting for them to get bandaged up real quick.
Alright.
We have a destroyed BTR up here by the rock wall. I'm just checking the dead around it, make sure there's no assholes about to shoot us in the back.
Copy that. Let me know what you see over there.
Yep, you good now?
Looks like they're all down. I have one driver and one gunner, it looks like. I don't know if there's a commander in that BTR or not.
Copy.
2-2, this is 2-1. 2-1's currently good if you guys want to start moving back.
Alright guys, we're going to be covering 2-2's movement. Make sure you guys have good eyes out.
We got good eyes.
Which direction?
Probably from the same direction we just came.
Copy that. The eyes out into that direction from this wall is pretty shit, actually.
Copy. You can maintain there to cover that sector, just so nothing comes up from that position.
Copy that. We do have good eyes out to the northwest on the road, though.
Copy. Cover that, and then whoever's with you, cover his back.
Copy, that's what we got going right now.
Friendly's coming up, crossing.
Clear.
Crossing.
Clear.
Crossing.
We can get at the bottom and set up a trench or two.
Yeah, green light, go ahead.
Hey, Steve, you got a trench? Put it up right here, like right where I'm looking.
User
we don't need
joined
to worry
your
about the
channel.
trench. We're gonna be pushing out soon.
Just if we do come under fire, find that.
Oh, contact, bearing 212. We get a...
2-1 copies. 2-2 said they're taking fire out to the west.
Range 800.
Right now. Once they eliminate them, we'll start moving.
Say again the bearing.
Range 800, bearing 212. I see about half a dozen men with weapons.
We're pulling back. Let's move direct south. Alpha, take point. Bravo.
Up the hill behind the village.
Switch it up. Bravo, take point.
Bearing 212.
Alpha, we're going to be following Bravo out. Just get behind them.
Since we have 2-2 to the west, let's get a strong left.
We're going to be strong right crossing.
Hey, BTR.
I have eyes on. It looks like possibly a squad-sized element out there, 212, just beyond the village in a small clearing.
Copy.
Part of more moving.
Be advised, about 700 meters out, there is 6 to 8 armed individuals, 212 from our position. Let's slow that down and give them some space.
Copy that. Eyes on, they're moving down the hill, that same bearing, down the hill into those buildings for cover. Yep, copy 212.
We got gunfire to our front, like 200 meters. Alpha team, we're still really fucking bunched up right now with Bravo.
Yeah, let's halt for just a second, give them some space.
Copy.
Alright, let's go. Let's get heavy right.
Crossing you, crossing you.
King has no movement at this time.
Crossing, crossing. Crossing,
I
crossing.
can see I'm on top of the rock.
Crossing.
I got 4 contacts bearing 232.
I got a running behind the houses.
Is that a marksman that I keep hearing
Alpha
out
copy.
to the southwest?
Potentially.
Get up on the rock. Oh, there's a guy right there, stand by.
Alright guys, let's get position here, get eyes out to the south.
I spot a fire team size element bearing 145. One break. Scratch that 150. Free to engage.
I've got guys 175. Looks like that's all one big group.
Copy, that's squad sized at least.
Give me distance on them.
484.
They look like 300.
484.
One size element, 480 meters in our direction. 6, 8.
Loading.
Reloading. Alright, got 2 down.
Reloading.
Be advised, I've seen at least 2 guys armed with RPGs.
At least that squad is on. Alright guys, let's not waste too much of the ammo. Most of us can't really reach that effectively.
I've got guys all over the bridge bearing 178. At least 5, maybe 6 guys. I'm seeing multiple RPGs and PKM. Wait one, I'll light it with tracers.
Yeah, I have eyes on them.
Range is 5 and 6.
That's for the area to the south. Guys, we need to pull back.
Copy that, disengaging.
Reloading.
We're pulling back at this time.
We've got a nice little rock fortification up the hill from our river.
You alright? You're like really fucking slow right there for a second.
He's desyncing.
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah.
Actual Bravo, additional squad, 0.
Clancy, are you alright?
Your channel.
We need to get eyes out to the south.
They're getting shot at.
Friendly's down, guys.
We have friendly down slope.
Careful with the friendlies. Down slope.
Enemy armor moving down the road to our 191.
Southwest, we got a BTR inbound on the road. Get AT ready just in case.
Prepping the law. This thing's a limp dick. I gotta get real fucking close and I gotta hit the side or behind to even hope, depending.
Copy that. Hopefully we won't need to even take a shot on it.
Ooh, hopefully that hit.
God damn it, Myers. You got 3.
Got 3 what?
Sounds like they got...
Sounds like that BTR is dead.
Dude, is there any way T1 can move out, or is it... How are you guys doing over there? Copy that. What's the distance contact south?
IDF, get down. Spread out.
I moved east up the hills a tad bit from where you guys were.
Copy.
Berta, how you doing, bud?
I'm
doing good.
Copy. Get out of there before IDF gets you.
You 3 over there, it looks like fucking maybe Shundo and an AR and Berta, you guys gotta spread out. 3 of you could all go down to one fucking mortar.
Back towards the objective.
I spread apart, but the more I spread apart, the more frustrated I get.
A-firm, we're moving time now. Alpha on me, we're moving to the north.
Copy that, moving with you.
Are you pushing where we just left?
Disregard, hold position.
Copy that.
Yeah, roger that. Actual says just conserve ammo for the time being.
We got another lone man, the original location of the first squad.
Roger that. Are those IDF creeping? I'm more concerned about that. Fuck. They getting closer?
It looks like it, yeah. They're landing on the
That came from
the town.
up the mountain.
Roger.
They've all green medically and all green.
What are you engaging, Carol?
I killed him. It's that guy that I called out at the original position.
You guys start moving, just patch up briefly, and you guys start moving.
Fucking weapons squad in their trenches.
They're doing a good job letting us get back up this hill there, Rudder.
Crossing. Just how much more north?
Oh, he's down
back
it
there.
though.
He's back there with medic right now.
More IDF incoming.
Solid
Alright,
copy, southwest, squad size element, bridge.
Sergeant Gregor, you're bleeding.
235, roger.
I think there's blood.
Chundo, did you copy that? Sergeant Chundo?
Could be all blood. Okay, copy all blood.
Roger that. Another
Copy.
squad size element, 235 on the ridge line. Roger.
Eyes on, they're moving down the hillside.
You also be advised.
I'm gonna repack.
You got a lot of enemy contacts moving down the ridge, south or west southwest.
Jesus Christ.
See 'em?
Yeah.
Sergeant Blakesley, you want to send it up and see if weapons squad can spread those trenches around a little bit?
Yeah, I can't.
Negative, we're not going to be here that long.
Copy that.
Roger.
IDF. Yeah, that shit's starting to get close.
Yeah, I want to move soon. I came here in one piece, and I'd rather leave in one piece too.
800 meters out right now.
Hey, coming through, coming through.
Alright guys, we're moving out to the north, let's go. Squad wedge on me, heavy line. Alpha's moving out, time now.
Copy. Alpha copies, moving in behind you. Let's maintain a strong left.
Crossing, crossing, crossing.
Crossing, you want to fire?
Crossing.
We got a marksman engaging.
Right,
Crossing, crossing.
Crossing.
Crossing,
Crossing.
Fuck, we need another fucking trench.
Go behind them.
Yeah, got it.
Alright, interrogative, how far out are we supposed to be moving?
I got a line of trenches to our front about 50 meters.
Alright guys, let's move back to Staff Sergeant's position.
Copy.
Alright guys, let's find somewhere to get some security up.
There's a big ass rock up here, like 50 meters past where they're at. We can get up on top.
Firm, that's where I'm trying to head to.
The friendlies behind us, set up. You guys are set up back here?
Hey, firm.
We got friendlies in front of us.
Get Bravo.
Crossing.
Alright, let's move.
Continue moving east.
Bravo's moving. Holy shit.
Alright guys,
what's up, fellas?
This rock.
Up.
Oh, shit.
Around over here.
That was a big shot that hit like right next to me.
Roger, pushing north. Trying to pick my fucking head.
He has to be from a hill.
That was a big fucking round.
Scanning.
Blue team, go ahead and get eyes out to the southwest behind us.
Copy that. There's another big ass rock over here. Get up on top of it and use it.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
Spot contacts bearing 1, 2. Range 1 kilometer.
Contacts, are they engaging you or just...
Spot. I said spot.
Copy, you said they were contacts as well, which means something different.
Yeah, that compound is already marked on the map. Okay, let's push over here a little bit more towards Alpha's position.
Copy that.
Or Bravo, you know what I meant.
Blue team's gonna fill the gap between us and Bravo.
Copy.
Alpha Bravo, I'm gonna need ace support.
Alpha, let me get an ace report.
Actual Bravo, we are green, medical, and amber.
I am green, green, green.
Yep.
There's a dead friendly over here.
This is Huerta, green, green, green.
Alpha's green. Alpha's green.
Be advised, there's a dead friendly in my location.
Are we moving downhill?
If
Copy.
Put some nice rocks up.
see if you can find a decent spot here to post up and get some security.
There's a bunch of rocks over here to the fucking west, like 50 meters.
Good.
Contacts. Don't have a visual yet.
Back out! meters downhill.
User entered your channel.
They're right on the other side of this. Copy.
Alpha to Bravo.
He has been fragged.
What's your guys' status over there? You guys good?
Copy.
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 Copy. Alpha, we're gonna continue pushing downhill. Let's go.
Copy that. Moving now.
Say again where the assistant's going.
Which do you want heavy side on?
Go left for now.
Switch with this AR.
I thought heavy left was AR on the opposite side. That's not heavy.
That's a negative. Heavy side is the AR side. You can put a lot more lead out than me in the M4s can.
We'll be covering you.
We have friendlies down the hill bearing 043.
Disregard. I see. Come on, James. Disregard, James. They're gone too far. We'll go back. Sounds like there's a recent after 4, so we'll just hit that.
Alpha copy. Alpha, let's get security to the north, facing northeast, east, northwest, west, all that. Bravo's gonna resupply, and then once they're done, then we'll move into resupply.
Okay. Copy. There's a building out here to the southeast that provides a nice little overlook point.
Copy.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
Oh, Locke, make sure you grab another box for the AR.
Copy that.
I got him at 200.
Bravo, let me know when you're all resupplied.
Anybody else just hear that explosion off to the north?
Yeah, I heard that.
Do we know what that was?
It was an explosion.
Wait, Steven's back?
No shit, Sherlock.
Unknown.
Copy.
Was it one of us going boom boom, or was it one of them going boom boom?
Unknown at this time.
Yeah, I'm 38.
Actual Bravo, Private Stevens is requesting a technical insert over.
No, the limit is, you can still run with 43. Okay. Well, since we're resupplying, I figured, like, stuff's about to get hot, and I'm pretty sure you're bleeding. Stand by. Yeah, you are. Fine.
I've got 400 rounds of 5.56 for the AR once he gets back.
Right, do you guys need more training?
No, I'm good. We're good, more.
Yeah.
Alpha copies. Alright, Alpha, let's go ahead and resupply. Let's make it quick.
What's your position? Off bombs, 20 seconds.
Russian pieces.
Alpha, let me know whenever you guys are done.
Rotor's done.
Alpha copies. Alright, Alpha, we're gonna start pushing out north. On me, heavy left.
Copy that.
get a really bad feeling that we got a resupply for a reason.
That's what it usually means.
Smith, you coming?
Moving.
Alright, there's some rocks over here. Let's push to these.
Copy that. Move to your left. I'll get the northwest.
Alright, hold here. We're gonna cover 2-2's movement. They're to our northeast.
Those mortar rounds are creeping in. They're only about 400 or 500 meters out now. Probably closer to 500.
Alpha copy. Alright, as soon as Alpha gets on us, we're gonna be pushing out to the north. Alright guys, let's go.
Push out, bearing 020.
Heavy left, I'm assuming still?
Alpha copy.
Cross.
Hey, friend.
Strong right will be AR.
Moving to the left side.
Are we posting up on this wall?
Yeah guys, just get up on the wall and pull security.
Alpha
copy.
Right over here.
Got friendlies out 125. They're like 300 meters out there.
Yeah, eyes on.
Copy.
Get some spacing along this wall. Let's not all be grouped up.
We're about 500 meters away from 2-4. We gotta stick close.
Back out. There we go.
Alright, let's make sure we get good eyes out, at least our rear. 2-4 is pushing towards us from last position.
Copy.
Alpha copies. Alright guys, 2-4 is pushing towards us from our last position, so cover them.
Copy that. I'm watching out to the southeast.
Crossing, crossing, crossing. Crossing, crossing. Ooh, what the...
We have tracer fire coming from the town to the southeast. I have no visual though.
Yeah, I was just about to call this out. I think it's over there.
They might be firing on 2-4 as they move towards us.
Did you say across the river?
I can't fucking see it from here.
2-2, this is 2-1. As soon as 2-4 gets in position to provide some decent overwatch, we're going to be pushing on the left side of the compound we're currently at. Did you actually clear it out last time you went through here? Copy that. 2-4, did you see how many contacts were still in you?
We don't have any confirmed contacts in this compound itself, but there may be some on the northwest side.
Yeah, we have eyes on it's basically 2-story on the far side of this place.
2-1. We're gonna be pushing on the left side of this compound.
Base floor right next to
ready to take point.
Alright guys, we're gonna be following Bravo around the left side of this compound.
East of this compound.
Crossing.
Yeah, we're gonna be pushing off the
Crossing,
east,
crossing,
or sorry,
crossing.
correct,
Crossing.
west.
Crossing.
We're gonna take this west compound.
Crossing.
Crossing.
So it's like we're gonna move up to the east side of this compound here.
Which location?
Stand by. I'm trying to figure that out. He said left side, so I'm assuming it's here.
Is there actually an entrance over here?
Yeah, there's a door. Or there's like an entryway over
Bravo
here.
copies. We're moving to clear. Go ahead and move up.
Hey, take it slow,
Crossing.
take it slow.
Crossing.
Alright, 1 set.
Copy that.
2 set.
3 set.
Last man set.
Eyeing. Nothing so far.
McDougal, switch with Stevens. That way you'll have yellow team on one side.
You guys, come on, we can't take all day here. Let's
Go.
We're
Bridget.
going right.
Going left.
One right.
Left.
Got a barracks.
Another wall.
Guys, let's set up security around the compound.
Eyeing
Keep moving.
as well.
Move up.
Copy.
2-4 should be coming up onto you right now.
Copy, we got a building.
We'll try and push north.
Alright, 2 7 building.
If you want us to set security out to the southwest.
You on me. You're not with your team.
Hey, firm, I want Smith with me, and I want you guys to go find the other entrance and cover it.
Copy that. There's a hole in the wall over here to the north.
Ground's coming out.
Sergeant, watch right here. Right here?
Let's keep moving down to the
Yep.
south.
Copy, just back.
Copy.
Where do you know where I'm at?
Whoa, shit. Get covered.
Where to?
Can you hear me over comms?
Blue team, you guys need to get eyes out north-northeast.
Yeah, I know.
Smith with me, let's go.
Oh, we need to be getting this entrance over here, man.
Where do we need to be getting this entrance over here to the north?
Actually, Bravo, it's clear. We're ready to move up.
Contact right outside the fucking compound. I'm hurt. And he threw a fucking frag at me. Holy fuck, I need help.
Known direction of contact.
High. I'm high, I'm high.
I wish I had my.
I had at least
HE
one
grenade.
time Spook Mobile try to assault me with fragmentation grenades. I've got multiple others approaching me. This compound's gonna get breached from this direction if we don't sit here.
We've got like a whole fucking fire team out there to the north. I'm about to go down if I don't get medical attention soon.
Alright. Bandage yourself up in there, Smith, on me. Let's cover this fucking opening.
Copy, going adjacent side.
Blakesley, I'm gonna need a mic. I don't think I can get myself. I'm almost completely white. I can't see shit, and I have pretty much my whole body is yellow.
Copy. I can't get on the radio quickly if you keep, you know. This is Alpha. This is Alpha. We need Mike on our position.
I ate 2 fucking frag grenades and like 3 bullets.
Alright, where's Mike?
I do. I need like a fuck ton of morphine. I just ate 2 grenades. I got myself patched up, but...
Okay, morphine coming in. Right, is that good?
Yeah, that did it. Thank you.
Do you need more bandages?
No, I'm good on bandages. I'm CLS, so I got a fuck ton, but I do need the morphine because it uses the morphine in my bag when you give me morphine. So if you could put 2 in there for my CLS duties, that'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right, is anyone from Alpha need any more medical attention?
I could use a little bit of morphine if I have some.
Yeah, we're just being resupplied, guys, so don't hesitate to ask.
Wait, did you say you have some, Muerta?
I don't.
No, I was about to say, only CLS and Mike's carry morphine.
I don't, I...
No, it's all good. I understand now. I'm just...
Blue team, when you guys are good, go to that entrance, the north entrance to our northeast. Right by that red dumpster.
Copy that, moving there, time now.
Bandaging.
Alright guys, regroup, we're gonna be heading out northwest.
Packs.
Copy that.
How do we get out of
Bravo copies, heading out west,
Yeah, I'm just bandaging up and clearing this jam.
We hop in the wall?
Yeah, we can't fucking hop the wall though, shit.
Be really careful over in this field.
Just hold here for Bravo.
Alright, I have 4 times KIA. I think that's the full fire team.
Copy.
Friendlies to our rear.
you.
Bravo, go and push past. Alright guys, we're gonna fall in behind Bravo.
Copy.
Copy that.
I'm gonna switch to the right side.
Copy.
Give me a second, column.
Let's go ahead and go heavy right.
Heavy right. Where to?
Second.
Go ahead and shift move northwest.
Ooh, I don't like this at all. This is sketchy.
Bravo copies. We're gonna hold the
No, it has not.
stone fence up ahead.
Alpha, let's go ahead and hold here.
Stop at this
Get
fence
security.
to the north.
I'm not going to the other end of the house.
Smith, go ahead and take this corner.
I'm gonna cross.
I'm gonna be above you.
Looks clear so far. I don't see anything. Go ahead.
Cover the rear here.
Make sure you guys are covering to the south and southeast as well over there, blue team.
Covering southeast and east.
I got west and southwest.
Copy, get your fill.
By the way, I got 2 times hostile KIA over here.
Copy. Say again? Copy. Alright guys, let's push up a little bit
Oh, God.
to the west.
Second last. Yep. It's 2-2, I believe.
Blue team, go ahead and cover our rear security.
Covering the rear.
I'm gonna move to the corner over here. Watch this doorway in case there's somebody in this compound.
We have friendlies approaching our rear at this time.
Copy, that should be 2-2.
That's a affirmative. That looks like 2-2.
Don't do it, Chance.
Got friendlies moving to the west-southwest.
Crossing,
Hey guys,
crossing.
who's in that building? We got technicals coming up the road east.
Be advised, got a report of a technical to the east. Keep your eye out.
Bravo copies.
2-4's engaging.
Keep it moving, King.
There's a technical out to the east, but 2-4's engaging it.
Technical's dead.
It's down.
Copy.
Yeah, never use an AT4 in a technical though.
Alright, I'm giving you 5. Alright.
Vehicle. Just off the vehicle.
What direction?
Bearing 09 moving right to left.
What kind of vehicle was it?
Civilian vehicle. Blue truck.
Go ahead and start moving to that rally point.
We're
Secure
trying to
it
get
so that
eyes
way
on.
we get there. It's already good to go. 2-4, do you need any assistance?
There's friendlies in the second floor of that building right there, so.
Copy 2-2. Do you want south or the east? One's gonna start moving to the rally. Alright, let's go back to the rally. It's northwest.
Our guys are moving out to the northwest.
Northwest to the rally, reference 0944.
Copy, moving.
Two-two's already been through. Should be clear.
Find something good.
Do not grab any of the poppies as you walk by.
These plants are way too close together. They're never gonna achieve opposites like this.
You want to buy some poppies?
Alright, so it's right about up here. So,
Yeah.
Bravo just took up my pause. Watching west.
you want us facing northwest or northeast?
We can go to the.
Hey Smith.
You're fine where you're at.
Uh-huh.
Bravo, we're on the other side of the bridge holding
You want to buy some poppies?
No. I don't do drugs.
Is this 2-1? Yep.
You're no fun.
Okay, stop. Secure the bridge.
We gotta destroy the building here. We cannot destroy.
Our guys let's hold here.
We're moving back now. Alright, let's go.
All squads
I
end
got
up.
2 left.
Bravo is in
Looks
place.
like mission complete.
I'm moving around the other side of this house to the west.
Index.
Hey, Lamau, yay.
2-6. We're gonna debrief on.
Anybody want to buy poppies?
Side of the bridge, over.
Debrief east side of the bridge.
Move to the east side of the bridge for debrief. Everyone good, put your weapons on safe.
You want some poppy seeds? You want to buy some
Hell
poppy
yeah.
seeds? Dude, it's only a couple dollars a pop. There's so many around here, I can get this shit for basically free.
Alright, John, make sure your weapon's on safe.
On us.
Make sure you guys check yourselves.
Safety check
People bleeding.
Alpha, put your weapons on safe. Check yourselves.
You're not bleeding too. Lee, you're not about to die, are you?
Negative.
Okay.
Just took that one boat.
Make sure to put yourselves on whispering.
I've been green across the boat.
Alright, lock up.
Alright, all squad leaders are all your men accounted.
2-4's present.
Roger, 2-4.
2-2, sir.
2-2, Roger.
2-1, it's here.
Copy. Alright, start off, how'd you guys like the mission? The training? You guys learn anything? Did you guys, do you feel that the training put into practice what I was talking about prior to the mission? That yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I felt like
A little bit.
Sergeant Locke, a little bit?
Yes, sir. I feel like we could have taken more fire, having it be a little bit more hectic. We did pull back in a good manner, but the force could have been more overwhelming, I thought.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a fine line as a Zeus operator raised to walk to where it's too much. and it bogs you guys down to a point where you can't even move at all. So I wanted you guys to react to maneuver while under contact, but maybe not under overwhelming contact. Because there will be points where we would still withdraw when we're not under extremely heavy contact to the point where we have to withdraw. Withdrawing is something we do intentionally, not because we have to, or we want to be in that position. So we may withdraw in times when we have the advantage, but we want to gain a greater advantage. Just think of it that way. So from what I saw, for squad leads, you guys did a good job communicating. Contact reports were timely and accurate, but I need more brevity. I need you guys to be essentially state the 3 Ds. Try and practice how you communicate that by essentially breaking it down to like one sentence. Just work on that. A situational awareness. You guys had good situational awareness. There wasn't many times you guys were surprised by enemies close at hand. Also, you had your flanks covered. There was one time with 2-2 at this final assault. You guys were worried about your right flank across that across the river. It's a good thing you were, because there were 2 squads prone in defilade to you guys that eventually popped up and started to engage you. So good job with your situational awareness. Reacting, you guys did a good job directing to contact, violence of action, laying down a lot of lead, pinning the enemy down so they could not maneuver on you. Also, you had quick reaction to orders. So when orders came down to break contact and withdraw to a certain direction, you guys did so quickly. I want to see that translated into operations. So that's pretty much all I have from my perspective. It's difficult for I had eyes in the sky perspective, so it's easy for me to critique and view the larger picture. So I wasn't able to view what you guys had from your squads. I wasn't able to be among you to see your communications in between your squads. So squad leaders, I expect you to give your own critique to your own squad mates on their performance so that they can better themselves. So we'll start with First Sergeant Brewer. Do you have anything to add?
Yes, sir. I got a couple. Thank you.
No problem.
First and foremost, I am unfortunately forced to compliment you once again, sir. You got one hell of a platoon here.
Thank you.
That being said, no, I still do not like any fucking one of you. Now, if you guys could do me a favor, if anybody that was in here that graduated my OSA class today, go ahead and stand up for me. Not of all time, day. Anybody that graduated today, I don't fucking need all of you. I know I trained almost all of you. Alright, Private Lee.
Yes,
Private Lee graduated OSA in all of 3 hours ago. He is already in here filling in for you guys. Pretty fucking impressive in my book. So, it says a lot about this platoon that you guys are, one, able to do as well as you do, and on top of the fact, you had a brand new PV2 come in here that just graduated OSA 3 hours ago, and I was right there with him through most of the operation, and he did a pretty damn good job, and you guys taught him even that much more. So again, good job on that tonight, Havoc 2. However, I am, or I would like to lodge a formal complaint at this time, Lieutenant Ritters, against 2-4 Delta for them stealing all of our fucking armor kills. Myers, I will write up your NJP later.
Duly noted.
That is all I have, though, Lieutenant Ritters. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant. First Sergeant pointed out about fill-ins, how we had PB2s, other fill-ins today. We were at 50% capacity for platoon training. I've noticed that as a trend going for the last at least couple months, where our platoon trainings have had poor attendance. I want that to change. I want you guys to view platoon training as a means for us to grow as a platoon, not during operations. Operations is where we bring our A game. Platoon training is where we actually work on our coordination as a platoon and as a cohesive unit so that we can function with the other elements and sections of the task force. It's extremely important that we actually train together on specific infantry level tactics and strategies, where we can't practice that during operations. So squad leads, I want you guys to make an effort to promote platoon training as something that is not something that you want to go to, something you have to go to. First Sergeant Brewer.
Thank you, Lieutenant Orders. I'm actually very glad you brought that up. One thing I want to point out to you guys, right? Some of you may understand what my job is, may not understand what my job is as First Sergeant. All right, first and foremost, my job is all of you. All right, I am responsible for every one of you fucking enlisted guys. A big part of that is training and making sure you guys are properly being trained and that your morale and shit is good. The attendance issue for this platoon training is worrying. Right? You guys in leadership positions, you squad leaders, you team leaders, you stress how important these platoon trainings are. Not just for learning, but also for the camaraderie and morale of the platoon as a whole, okay? A lot of you guys that maybe aren't so seasoned might not know some of the, stories and shit like that from back in the day of a lot of us Havoc 1 guys that were very, very tight. When I was 1-4, it was myself, at that time, Sergeant Person, Sergeant Hammersmain, and Sergeant Cherry. We were the 4 squad leaders in Havoc 1, all of us very good friends. Our entire platoon were all very close because we all hung out together a lot and we had pretty damn good attendance a lot of the time. That made our platoon extremely close and extremely effective because we would train very, very hard in platoon training. We would still have a shit ton of fun, but we would all show up and put in a fuck ton of work for those platoon trainings because when we got to the operations, for those of you guys that don't know, a lot of the time Havoc 1 was the platoon that got the shit beat out of it during operations because honestly we had a pretty shit fucking Zeus operator. But we generally got owned pretty good. But we were able to take it every single time because we put so much work into platoon trainings. So those of you, like I said, in leadership positions, make sure you pass this along to your guys. Make sure they are showing up for not only these platoon trainings, but also squad trainings, right? If you have attendance issues, if you have guys that are just constantly not showing up, have to get that taken care of. At that point, it's not about friendships or anything personal. If you have one guy that's just constantly not showing up, that one guy is letting down his team, which is letting down the squad, which is letting down the platoon, and big picture, letting down the entire fuck company. All right, I know you guys may think one person may not have that big of an impact, but believe me, it does when they don't show up week after week after week. Make sure you guys get that handled with a quickness. That's all, Lieutenant.
Thank you. That's exactly right. Keeping in mind that you not being here, and even though maybe excused absence, means that you're not there to work with your other squad mates, your platoon mates, and that affects the people around you, right? Everything you do affects the people around you. So whatever you do, however you do it, don't think of it how it affects yourself. Think about how it affects the guy beside you. And if we all think that way, we're all going to be that much better, and we're going to be able to be more cohesive and actually effective unit. So keep that in mind. Excused absences aren't a get out jail free card where you can basically say, yeah, I can't make it today, and you get 24 hours notice. Yes, that works for 1 or 2 times every month or so, or even every 2 months. But when you do it on if you're absent more than you actually are in attendance, that's an issue. You're laying down your squad mates, and then you have to make a decision yourself. Do you actually have the time? Do you actually have the want to be part of a squad, a unit that has a schedule? If not, reserves is a choice. I've been to reserves multiple times myself when I could not commit 100% of my time towards a unit. And I actually would play operations quite frequently. So that is an option. So keep in mind that whatever you do affects the people around you. But your first priority, your first thought is, how will this affect my squad mates? Sergeant Shundo, you had a question?
Yeah, but then I remember it was about seeing if we can push the time back, but then I remembered TFAs today. Would it possible maybe like 1 hour at least? Because I mean, me personally, I get like 2 hours of sleep because I get off work in the morning from working the night shift, and then wake up and go straight to this. So in the Pacific, it's 1 p.m. I don't know if that's too busy or too early for some people. I don't know if it's a time thing or whatnot.
It is possible for us to push back platoon training to 1500 EST because we will go no longer than 2 hours. Today is a anomaly because we started a little bit later. But if we start at 1700 EST, that will mean we're finished at 1900, which gives you fill-ins and also members of Havoc 2 the ability to actually fill in with Task Force Alpha. So this is something we can discuss. This is something that we can work on and arrange in the 1 month between now and the next platoon training. So look for that poll probably that I'll put up for everyone, or all I'll do is I'll poll the squad leaders, see what their squads think, if that's actually a good idea, if that actually will increase attendance. All right, so we're going to go by squads here for any comments or questions. Sergeant Shundo, do you have any comments or questions in general about the platoon training?
Negative, Lieutenant. Oh, actually, well, as far as squad leaders go, I feel like we all had pretty good communication amongst each other. The only thing I'd say would be calling out a distance and direction, because a few times on platoon I hear something over there, but then I won't hear for a while of what it is or where it's at, the distance. So it's like I need, like you said, the 3Ds. Other than that, I think we did really well.
Yeah, if you look at communication, contact reports as basically a worksheet you fill out in your mind. What's the distance? What's the direction? What is the description of what I am seeing? If you keep that in your mind every single time you come into contact, or you have to make a contact report over the radio, if you basically just say distance 200 meters, direction bearing 250, description squad size infantry element, right there, those 3 statements in the space of 10 seconds gave everybody on that net the exact bearing and distance and description of the enemy force. You don't need to say anything else beyond that. The other calling station on the other end of the net will basically say, "Copy that, got eyes on," and you've done your job. It doesn't. You don't have to make it flowery. It's called brevity. It's called you get the information up as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. So squad leaders work on that. I would say work on that every single squad training, right? Because you're gonna be training against enemies. You're gonna put them in a mission, and they're gonna have to get contact reports every single time. They're gonna be doing it dozens of times during trainings. So if you can drill into them, distance, direction, and description, and work that worksheet, that mental worksheet, they're going to be that much better, and you guys are going to be able to get that information up to us as quickly as possible. Anything else, Sergeant Shundo?
No, that's it. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Copy. Sergeant Gregor, anything to add?
Nothing from 2-2, sir.
Roger. Corporal McDougal, I know that you were folded into 2-1. Did you have anything to add?
Nothing from 2-3, sir.
Roger. And Sergeant Burke?
Nothing 2-4.
All right. Anybody else from the platoon, CRQ, and chat? We'll start with Reuter. You're on whisper. I can't hear you.
Yeah. All right. So, do you remember we were in the compound?
That's Lieutenant.
Let's see.
Reuter, do you want to put yourself on yelling so everyone can hear you? And repeat.
I believe I am on yelling. Let me check real quick.
Okay, got here.
Can you hear me now? All right. So we were in a compound, sir, to the south, and there was a breach in the wall facing northwards, I believe. And a guy ran up on me with an Enfield, one of the sharpshooters, and threw like 2 grenades at me. I don't know, was that you controlling the AI, or was that... Because I ate like 2 grenades and like 3 shots.
I did not control any AI that threw a grenade.
Because that was some pretty elite ass shit.
Well, we had to be that much more elite to deal with it.
Yes, sir. I was just questioning that because I was trying to get a buddy mate of mine up there, and he ran up. He basically like charged me. I wanted to know if that was like a Zeus operator controlling him, or if that was just the AI's instinctive reaction.
That would be just the instinctive reaction. But that sounds about right for Islamic terrorists coming right up to you and not giving a shit about their own lives, just wanting to kill you. So keep that in mind. This is the type of individuals we are dealing with who will, whether it is with a suicide vest or trying to get within close enough range to throw 2 grenades at us to kill us all. That's the people we're dealing with. Also, keep in mind during our last operation, we did encounter individuals with Army issue uniforms and M4s, which they were able to infiltrate our line and blow themselves up. So anybody who is outside our line looking towards us and coming towards us, they need to be challenged regardless of whether they're wearing our uniform or not. Alright? Privately?
Yes, Lieutenant, thank you, sir. I just wanted to say thank you to Corporal Rowe for his assistance and patience. That is all.
Roger that. We have some good guys in 2-4. Sergeant Leeds?
Thanks, Lieutenant. I just wanted to see if there's any clarification with, since we're doing a training, but we're still operating within Afghanistan. Because I saw a lot of people initially, before our brief, that had their magazines out of their weapon systems. And I don't think that's correct, but if it is, correct me. Thank you.
Yes, we are on an operational map right now. So you should be locked and loaded, weapon put on safe. Saying that in this circumstance, because technically speaking, this area of the map is still operational, I'll suspend the realism portion of it in that we're in the middle of the shit. So just basically south of this location, those mountains is full of enemy combatants, and anything north of here is essentially free of enemy combatants. So because of the type of training I wanted to do today, we could not do it in a safe zone on this map. So we were suspending realism for this training only. If we were going to do one of the alternative operations that are tasked to all training task force, so a squad level, platoon level that was posted in the op order or the operations order sub forums, then yes, we would be locked and loaded and put on safe. But I wasn't gonna be too militant on that today. Any other comments or questions? All right, squad leads. That includes you, Corporal McDougal. Get me a list of your excused and unexcused absences. Also, a list of who in your squad attended, and also a list of your fill-ins. Get that to me soon so I can finish my report. Get it up by at least Tuesday. Other than that, you guys dismissed. Task Force Alpha is going in about an hour and a half. I expect that they need fill-ins, and you guys have some free time, and you guys are willing that you guys lend a hand and fill in for them. You guys are free to disconnect.
Good. 2-4 drop down to my channel.
So just a question about
User
the
left your
training
channel.
report. You want me to send all the details for 2-3?
Yeah, just get
User left your channel.
Was here, who was absent, and if it was excused or not.
Copy. I'll include also the fill-ins.
Channel switched. Channel switched.
Thank you for joining in on the operation, and thank you for the viewers who are watching. This exact recording, this exact stream will be uploaded to the channel, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy it.